Alright, so this is pretty much the airbag system right here. So you've got your airbags there with your suspension, that's the actual bags, that's your shocks, fronts here, middle to rears. These are the hose that goes outside of the car, so from that point in should be inside. This is the sort of fitting system you got. It's pretty easy. You just pretty much pull it out and push it back in. It took me about 10 minutes to fit all this. Yeah, one sec. Yeah, so that's out. And literally that's it, airtight. Alright, so before I turn them on, what I got here, that's a box, so that goes inside the car. Pretty much you just slide it in. It's a little bit difficult because it's a bit heavy, but it slides in. That's you'll see that on the other side of the, like when you open up the center thing, so it looks pretty nice. And that's on the other side of the box, so when you look at the boot, you just got black. So it just looks like a normal car. Air cylinder, pump. Those are your actuators. Each one of these, it either pumps air into the actual bags over there, or it releases air, and the air releases somewhere out here. You don't have to worry about that too much. These are all relays. Yep. So there's 2 relays each. So you got it there and there. They're pretty much the electric part of the switch. That's a relay for the actual pumps themselves. I bought that one, 70 amps or so. That one does it. And you just got this thing here, that's just a gauge. Goes up to 150 psi, switches off automatically. That's your switch. You can't change it. It's just the way it is. You've got to put a new one in if you don't like 150 psi. But honestly, it's enough. The other thing I got here, I actually wired this up all myself. When I bought it, the wires were just everywhere. The guy gave me the bags by themselves, the pump by themselves, the tank by itself, and just like shitload of useless wires. That's just a negative rail, so all that is, that's your common ground. I found it easier to do it that way, then everything's just on one rail, easy to figure out and all that stuff. Your actual positive stuff, so here, and you actually got to look after that when you install it. Got to make sure you install the right ones in the right place, otherwise it just won't run. That wire there, that's your main positive, that comes straight out of the relay. That one there, I'm pretty sure that's your live. Pretty sure, it's been a long time, so I can't really remember. But it's red, so it's positive. And this one over here, that's your switch. If you don't connect that, it'll just run non-stop. So you want to connect that. That's your actual little display inside. Я занят сейчас, дедушка. Подожди 5 минут.
Не, через час, через 2.
Да, я занят. That's the actual switch. Дедушка, я на телефоне. That's the actual switch box. That's what you're going to actually switch it in. It's inside the cabinet as well. Alright, so it's just connected to the battery, and I will show you how it works. So, airbags. Hold on. Now it's just going to run until it hits 150 psi. Well, that's about it. I'll just keep taping until it stops. Alright, there you go, turns off by itself. Only other thing you've got to know, I made these connectors over here so it's nice and easy. You just literally unplug them. So if you unplug these, the only other thing you've got to unplug is the negative, wherever it's connected inside your car, and probably the positives as well. Yeah, the positives will have to be straight to the battery, so you'll have to unconnect them as well. But all these little wires, they just come straight off, so easiest thing ever. There we go, so that's off there. That's about all I can think of. Yeah, the only thing I'd really suggest for you to do when you're actually going to install them, see, I bought these ones, those are new. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's shit. You're gonna hate that one. It's not gonna be nice, and it's not gonna it's gonna always leak air and stuff. These shouldn't be leaking right now. They might be if I didn't put them right. That's right. Turn this one off. One sec. Alright, that's plugged in. My battery's going to die soon, so plus it's way too loud. It's tough, it's tough. See, they're all hard. And nothing's leaking, which I'm surprised, honestly. But yeah, that's about it, mate. Let me know if you want anything else.